But, okay, well. Oh, it's over. It's over. I'm dead. Dang it. Man, come on, brain. We can do this. It's a little what? Hello and welcome back to another episode of No Suit Survival. Thank you so much for tuning in to episode 14. Also, one thing that I wanted to talk about really fast is we've hit 1,000 subscribers on the channel. And that is like so cool. Thank you so much everybody for being part of this thing. I am kind of blown away by how quickly that happened, and this has just been so fun to get all these comments and all this like awesome feedback and good advice. It's a really surreal feeling. I've been talking to some friends of mine, and I think that probably the next steps would be for me to start expanding into some more stuff. So just look out for the next little while if you're interested at all. Probably be doing a Discord channel and probably start posting on other places. I don't know exactly quite yet, but I don't know. I'm excited about where the momentum that we're gaining, and I'd like to continue to do so. With that being said, let's kind of come over here and let's take a look at what's on the to-do list. So I think I'm going to actually hold off on the ice mine for a little bit, just because we've tried to do it and it just hasn't worked out so far. I mean, we built the tower out there and that was pretty nice, but I think we all have been waiting for this to happen. Probably many of you just as much as me. So I think today we're gonna work on building a large pressurized garage. That way I stop building outside and stop wasting my health and having to recharge and stuff like that. So yeah, without further ado, it looks like the sun's coming up, so let's get to it. Alright, so here's kind of what I'm thinking. What I'm thinking is that if I don't do something with this existing garage up here, then we built it for nothing, right? Like if I just switch out and I build a different garage like over there, then it's like we'll never use this, and so it will serve no purpose. So I'd rather it be purposeful than not. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to grind down these, just because now that we have these towers and each one of them has 4 turbines on it. If I need additional turbines, I can extend it out, but I'll get rid of these and I'll bring this garage out to probably where it ends on this thing, and then maybe I'll bring it forward so it kind of covers this part over here. And so now we have like this, I mean, we basically quadruple the size of this garage, and we still accomplish what we set out to accomplish with it originally, which is like the glass, and yeah. So I think that that's what I'm going to try to do. Hopefully I can make it look cool, but I just don't want this to basically equate to nothing. So I think the first way that we're going to need to do this is we're going to need to grind off a bunch of stuff, which means I think what I'm probably going to do is I think I'm actually going to switch out this welder for a grinder, just for now. Alright, this seems like a good time for a time lapse. Okay, so we got the grinding done. Now let's start putting some stuff together and see if we can come up with a better setup. Here's the thing though, obviously I keep losing health outside. I would like to build it from inside this cockpit, but this cockpit has historically not liked to build with grids. Like, you see how I can't like attach it to a grid? Well, maybe it's just because I didn't have the components. Let's try it. Yeah, it just doesn't. It doesn't like to place blocks, which is a bummer because I really like this cockpit a lot, but it doesn't like to let me build with it. So what do I do? Okay. Once again, it is so dusty. Alright, so I think we'll probably just do the building stuff by hand because my cockpit won't let me do it, and we'll just kind of have to deal with that. But luckily I have a medical room up here, so it shouldn't be like a super big deal. But yeah, we definitely want to get this place pressurized as soon as possible. I also think since we're not, like, none of our vehicles or anything else like that uses a backwards facing connector, I'm just going to get rid of this and I'm going to put a cargo container up here so that way when I go to like get stuff, it doesn't switch it to small grid. Okay, so what kind of sucks is that in order for me to build on top of these cargo containers over here, I either have to build more glass like this, but with the glass facing up, it sometimes does get a little weird with my grids, like my small grids and stuff like that. So either that, or I have to kind of rework this whole thing and raise it up one. This line right here would be the new floor for the whole thing, which seems like that would also be pretty inconvenient. I think just because like I'll be gaining a lot of extra space like over here, I think I'll just do the glass for now. That way I don't have to rework all the stuff that I already have. Yeah. Alright, let me move this out of the way. Okay, well, I don't know why I assumed something different was gonna happen. That was foolish. Yep.
Your health is low.
Honestly, I'm surprised that's the first time that I did that. So far, I think we've been moving on quite smoothly.
Your health is critical.
Oh, it's over. It's over. I'm dead. Dang it. All right, moment of truth, I think. We'll see if I got it in one. Oh, I did. Oh, this is sick. Okay, all right. I'll probably need to put more vents for sure because it's gonna take a while to like refill this place. But yeah, we did it. Man, we have so much more room for activities. Look at this place. This little section over here kind of got away from me. I'm not gonna lie. But you know what? I don't hate it. It's a little architectural. What? A little bit of architecture, you know? Just a little design piece over here. But yeah, this is pretty sweet. So what I'm thinking is that now since we have this pressurized place, what I'll probably do is I'll put the welding wall right here. So I'll just pipe it up from this refinery back here, and I'll set up this welding wall. Even though I hate to lose this view, but the welding wall is kind of a necessity. So welding wall right here, and then yeah, we have all of these windows all the way around. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. And we have so much more room. Oh, this is great. Okay. I think I'm gonna paint it a little bit so I can get that like cool concrete like this. And yeah, let's do that really fast. Cool. Oh man, yeah, this is awesome. Okay. So some consequences to what we just did is now I need to find a new way to get up here, because I used to have like that thing that would come right here, but obviously I filled that in. So I need to come up with another way to get up here kind of quickly, put that airlock. I mean, we do have like this back way over here that kind of goes into the base right here, but I would prefer to have something else that will come through like from up in front. You know what? I'm debating like adjusting this a little bit. Okay. Well, so we have finished building the large garage. Woohoo! It feels good to finally check something off of the to-do list again. And I think, but some stuff that now needs to go on the to-do list is I need to expand the elevator to kind of match the new hangar doors. I also need to put new buttons to open the hangar door, to call the elevator, to do those other kind of things. I need to build new pathing. You know what else I need to do is I also need to put more vents in the garage, because it's going to take a long time to pressurize that room if I only have one vent. Oh, good. Great. Really glad to hear that there's a storm coming. Yep. Actually, this reminds me of something. Somebody posted in the comments. They said that I should come up with a way where when there's an electric storm, I have some kind of like audio component, like an alarm goes off. And I think that would be a really cool thing. So while this storm goes. I'm actually going to look to see if I can do that. Well, according to my research, it doesn't look like there is a really simple way to do this because this is not a value. Apparently, this is a sprite. You can't just like pull the weather value from this LCD screen because it's an image. One person said that one way to do it would be to pull the power output from one of the wind turbines and set up a code so that way if your wind turbines have a certain threshold, then it sets off like an action. But that is very sophisticated for my programming knowledge. Maybe one day I'll be able to do something kind of like that, but I wouldn't even know where to begin with something like that. So unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's going to be something we'll be able to accomplish currently, but maybe one day. Oh, did I spend that entire time looking up and now we don't even have to deal with the storm? That'd be pretty nice. Why did it hit the wheel when there is a perfectly good decoy right up there? Ridiculous. You know what? I might want to, just for funsies, I might want to just make this, pressurize this area down here too. And then that would kind of defeat the purpose of this outside medical room, wouldn't it? Okay. Alright, why don't we figure out where we want to put that additional door? My first thought is just right here. Turn this into a thing. So if I did like a... Oh yeah, so that'll be a little bit difficult because those are there. Alright, so what if I do this? What if I put that there, and then we get rid of this, and then I can actually set it... Yeah, this will be cool. Okay, so let me... Sweet. Cool. Now we have a new little thing right here. Come through here. Yep, close that, and then there we go. I think just for sanity, I'll do something like... Alright, cool. Good stuff. So, let's put new pathing as done. Really, I'm learning that these numbers really don't mean anything. It's just kind of whatever it goes. So maybe let's just get rid of the numbers. Alright, I think I'm gonna put more vents in the garage. I think that's a pretty easy task that we can just kind of knock out really quick. Oh, you know what else we need to do? We need to put some lights in here. It is dark. Yeah. Alright, let's think. Huh. Guess we're doing floor lighting. I really didn't do myself any favors with putting half slabs and stuff like that. Okay, well. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can actually. Sometimes I forget which way the windows are facing. So this one is facing outwards, which means I can put this here. Alright. Still a little dark. Alright. I have an idea. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a rotor up there, and then I'll put a spotlight on and angle it so it kind of hits the middle of this. Yeah, I think that's the move. Just kidding. Guess we're going to put it over somewhere else. Did I mention earlier that sometimes I forget which which way the glass is facing? Yeah. Okay, so I think I mean, honestly, I could just do a hinge instead of a rotor, right? Hinge right there and there. Drop it down just a little bit. And then it should highlight this whole area. Okay. I feel like that'll stick out too far. Decisions. Okay. Alright. So what I could do... fine. I'll do it. Because there's really no reason to have all this like this, the way that it is. So let's just see if we can make it flush across like this. Give it a little bit of a room for the hinges to go down, or hinge to go down, and then we can angle it. So even though this is like a cool design idea, it kind of doesn't work if we want to put the spotlights, right? So I'm still not entirely sold, because it's really still not very bright down here. Well, I mean, I guess that kind of works. It's probably just because it's dusty, it's kind of hard to see still. Because, like, I mean, my ship right now is just totally, like, not illuminated at all. Let me see it without the spotlight. I mean, it does make a difference. Yeah, I mean, I think it helps. Okay, so we added the vents, we added the lights. Let me head back downstairs and look at what's next. Put more vents in the garage, we did that. We also added lights to the garage, so I'm just gonna put that in that to-do list. I'm gonna, just so I remember, this is what we did this episode. Oh, you know what else we should do? Just adding to the list is build inside printer. Instead of just the one that's outside, we should build one that's inside, where we were gonna put it over there. Alright, I'm gonna take a look at the elevator and see exactly how much we would actually need to do to change it. So I mean, really all we need to do, right, is just expand it this way, so it's just a little bit longer. I'd probably also want to expand it so it's a little bit, like, there's more width to it as well, right? Yeah. Alright, let me go grab my ship so I'm not just dying out here. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm not surprised by it, but yeah, we need to go and get more. We need to set our mine back up because we're almost out of iron. At one point we had like 300,000 iron. Now we do not. Yeah. In fact, I don't think it's a smart idea to build anything else until I build that mine, because if it would be so it would be pretty embarrassing if at this point in the game I had to go back and drill by hand. Well, I guess I could drill with the mining turtle, so I guess I wouldn't have to do that, but still, let's be real, no one wants to do that. It's gonna be hard to build stuff at night. To build that drill at night, yeah, that doesn't seem great. You know, now that it's not dusty anymore, that this spotlight is actually working a lot better than it was earlier. It was just because of how much dust it was. Man, it's so nice to have this bigger garage. I should have done this ages ago. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. So let's. You know what I could do is, because I don't want to waste resources while I need to go fix the mine, but on the other hand, I want to do stuff. So what I'll do is I'll take out this guy because he has downward-facing spotlights, and we'll go to one of those iron boulders and we'll just grab a bunch of iron that way. Okay, let's go to GPS and let's go iron boulder. Let's see which one of these is closest. Alright, well, let's go over there then. Alright, line it up. Let's drop down. Did I really fill it up that fast? It's mostly stone. I need to put a thing so it gets rid of stone. What are those things called? You know what I'm talking about. I just can't think of the name of it. Man, come on, brain. We can do this. Apparently, I cannot do this. For the life of me, if you paid me $1 million right now, I can't remember of the thing that like ejects. Oh, wait, are they ejectors? Yep. Okay. All right. Well, we just had a fun little brain moment there. Okay. All right. So a little bit better. Still not the greatest, but it is what it is. All right. Yeah. Let's make sure next time we put an ejector or 2 or 5 on here. We can just probably put them off the sides of the drills. Alright, before I forget, I'm going to throw these ejectors on here. Yeah, that fills it up pretty quick. I might need to also put some additional O2 tanks. I mean, we're pulling infinite oxygen, but I think I only currently have one depressurized vent. And so it might be a good idea to just like have that stuff stored, especially when I start, if I eventually go to space. It would be nice to have something where I can just dock, connect, grab a bunch of oxygen before I go. Although then again, I could also just pull the oxygen into the ship with depressurized vents when I get into atmosphere. You know what? Clearly, we're thinking too far ahead. Let me just do the things that are here and now. You know what? I thought it would be a good idea to put the ejectors on the sides of the drills, but I feel like it will just eject the stone back in front of the drill for the drill to once again pick up. So I think I might eject it behind. Alright, let's go get some more iron. Probably just one more run will do it. I also think I need to figure out this thing, because it vents every time. Yeah, well, alright, let's do this first. Oh gosh, it's super dusty now. Here, let's bring this into the garage, so that way I can work on the ejectors and stuff. Plus, gosh, man, I don't want to fly in this. This is awful. Okay, let's work on this. I need to put a sorter, so that way I'll just whitelist stone, so it won't get rid of all the other stuff that we grabbed. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, these ejectors kind of weigh a lot. Yeah, so I'm gonna only do 2. All right, let's go get a little bit more iron, so that way we can make some adjustments to the elevator. Although most of the stuff now that I have flies, other than the Evermore and we want to work on the Moorbots, so yeah, let's do that. But first, let's set up our conveyor. Okay. Let's go back to the stone, and by stone I do mean iron. Oh, no, come on, turtle. We can do this. Okay, so maybe we do want more ejectors, because this is kind of taking a little while. Why is it that only one of them is throwing stuff out? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's because the sorter can only pull so much so quickly. So maybe I need to reconfigure this so each one goes to a sorter. Yeah, maybe I do 2 sorters, 1 per, yeah, I should probably do that. 1 sorter per ejector. Make it a little bit quicker. Okay, I think I'm probably close to my limit now, because we're just leaving the drills filled. But hey, I got a respectable amount of iron. I mean, I probably could have grabbed a little bit more, to be honest, because we're still lifting up. But I'd rather be safe than sorry. Alright, let's see how we're doing on our iron. Getting a little bit more. Well, now that it's daytime, let's just fix the drill. Yeah. And I'm gonna add a decoy to it, so that way lightning doesn't destroy it. Okay. Alright, so let's open up the garage and let's head over to the mine. Alright, so I think this time around I'm actually going to raise it up by 1 and then I'm going to put it out another piston. So I'm going to, instead of having 2 non-drilling pistons, I'm actually going to have 3 non-drilling pistons fully extended. So that way we have, just plenty of room. I also realized that I needed to, yeah, give me a second. Since we're going to raise it up 1, I think I should probably, well, do we need to raise it up 1? I feel like probably not. Because it worked last time. Not great, but it did work. Yeah, we don't have to raise it up 1. So. Ooh, I don't have very much battery left. Alright, well, let's weld this up. And I'm thirsty, so I'm dying. Okay. Well, let's go plug this in for a few minutes. I'll take the miner over here just to build the scaffolding for all the other stuff, which should be pretty easy because one of the cool benefits of having the welder over at the top of the mine is that I now have conveyor access. Alright, so you charge up while I go grab the rest of this stuff. Oh, what an idiot. I didn't have to keep going back up and down because I have a conveyor port right here. Classic. Okie dokie. Alright, let's extend these. I guess first let's turn on the drills and then let's extend these non-mining pistons. Because I remember last time I didn't do that, and yeah, it would go right into that thing. So dang, you know what sucks is that I knew I should have done it. I knew I should have raised it up by at least 1 more. I just got lazy because since I added a 3rd piston, it's going to increase the radius of this circle, and we're gonna have some issues when we're over here. Obviously, we're already having issues over there. Dang it. Fool of a took. Alright, I'm gonna go grab my mining machine and help the drills out a little bit. Okay, so that's the new center. Alright, well I'm gonna go configure this on the programmable block, and then we'll let it get started, and then obviously when it gets stuck, which it probably will, I'll take this miner and I'll help it get unstuck. But hopefully it'll only get stuck on that first round, and then after that it should be good to go. Okay, alright, I threw down this control seat so that way I can get to set up the mine. Alright, I also want to get an LCD panel for this. I wonder. Hey, that's pretty cool. Alright, so rotor, screen, cargo. Cool. Alright, so set. Alright. Doesn't look like we have any errors or anything else like that. Okay, let's I wanna make the layer maybe a little bit different. Let's do like a oh, it has its preferred color. It doesn't want me to mess with that. Okay. Alright, well I guess we're gonna have it be that color, huh? Okay, the mine should be going. We have that cargo set up with it, so that way it won't fill up all of our stuff. Ooh, man, I'm glad that we built that mine before we did anything else. We're We are dangerously low on iron. Ooh, apparently we're using a lot of our power. I might need to make some more batteries. Yeah, let's set up some more base batteries. I'm honestly confused. It like keeps fluctuating. It's weird. Alright, well, let me put down some more base batteries. I think here is as good as any place, because with the amount of storms that we get, like, we can honestly survive with, I'd imagine we could survive with the amount of wind turbines that we have right now, just because every time a storm comes through we get like triple capacity on each one of these. We just run out of places to store them. Alright, there we go, 5 more batteries. That should help equalize things. Okay, so it doesn't look like our drill is working, and I don't know why. Oh, I bet it's because I set this to rotor lock. So we do that. Yep, that seemed to have done the trick. Well, I can see already that the drill is stuck, so I'm gonna take out our other mining vehicle and try to clear a path a little bit. Okay, so that should give it a little bit of a jump start. Oh, classic. Ugh, dang it. Luckily I'm not that heavy. Okay. There we go. Hopefully the mine will be able to work a little bit more, well, autonomously, which is the point of the whole thing. Let's look at our power generation now. Yeah, so when it's storming like this, we gain so much power. Yeah. Yeah, so it's gonna charge up those other batteries pretty quick, and then when it's not storming, we'll be good. Okay, well, I think this is probably a good stopping point. I mean, the only other project I'd like to work on would probably be the elevator, but seeing as how it's storming and stuff outside, I'd rather not have to deal with that. So we'll probably pick that up next time. Yeah, let's go downstairs and let's take a look at all the stuff that we did today. Okay, so let's also add some of the other stuff that we've done. We added ejectors to the mining ship. We fixed the mine. We put a new button, but we didn't do all of the new buttons, like the call elevator, do all that other stuff. So maybe we won't check that one off yet. But that is one thing that we did do as well. Yeah. Here, give me just 1 second. My spectator cam is still on the mine, and I can see that it's struggling really bad. So I'm gonna try to remedy that really fast. Okay. So I'm doing that trick right now where I actually have it set up so it's right-click mining, so that way it kind of gets rid of some of that excess stuff. While I talk and kind of do this outro. So yeah, it looks like we really did get a lot of stuff done today, but one of the biggest things that I'm most excited about is this garage. Yeah, I mean, like, this is pretty sweet. I'm really glad that we did this. Again, thanks everybody for all the support in this endeavor. This has been a really, really cool experience, and I'm super grateful if you've made it to this point in the episode. Again, I'm gonna work on kind of expanding out a little bit more with this channel, and we'll see where we can take it. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in to No Suit Survival, and we'll catch you next time.